hustling ever since I was a light. Kept on writing bars, but people took it light. On the real though, Tlatsa said nothing like me. Fight me at the end of the day, they wanna fight.
I am such a mobster. The Bible says ye shall prosper. I am such a mobster. The Bible says ye shall prosper. So come and bow down to royalty. Kiss both of my cheeks to show loyalty. The flow is ceremonial, the style of ritual. So be cordial and please act accordingly.
What's up people, this is Vosimo's Jace Kosana back with another video. Why it's brother get dream chaser. So today guess what Rotsoretse Prince aka Rotsoretse Prince Mopheme. So to as I've said before, you have to leveling so that so right now Prince Mopheme now like Ratlala strong Ratlala broka like a video how we are Tlatsa I know it's again or we chill like inspiration like inspiration too inspire because from what I know music
because you know hoka botsa ngwana wa 2 years ne aro uzama like small steps hantse atsamaya hour he or she never gives up because I only motho motsa negativity everything when was still you should have walked 1 year or something, you know. But then because she will never listen to that negativity, it makes a difference. Lena, I blocked out all of that negativity. You are not it, you are not the perfect fit, you are not for music, your voice is not for music, so that kept me going. Like once you fall, there's a way to rise again.
Okay. So like role model how music like maybe when
never, you know, like I had a role model. Actually, he's still my role model. WHP, Tlatsa, you know, way back before even I met him. You know, I remember I told a homie of mine, you know, like we have this dream. Everyone has somebody that's locally. People normally have dreams of seeing somebody that's international. Like your Lil Wayne's, your Drake's. But I never had the dream. I was just like, you know what, if I could just meet this iconic legend on top, I'd be good. Like I'm ready. 2 weeks later, after I discussed that with him, I got an invite on Facebook. I was like, hey, like I was so excited, you know, like thinking what you're straight. I thought it was a fake account at first because, you know, it's a buyer. So I first thought my friends were trying to prank me. So I spent like about a week because I accepted that, but I had screen grabbed it. No BlackBerry. This is a moment for me. Like it was a moment for me. And then Heki Sheva, someday I'm like, I said, I'm checking the photos, I'm seeing even not too much Casper, Casper was still like thin before the negotiations and everything. So I Valley Casper, like, this is Java. So I'm sending an inbox and unfortunately he never responded. But I had always like these kids are high and everything, you know. So I started tagging him on some of the stuff. I just bought your album to Africa, you know. Some go university started saying there's this thing called Twitter. Why didn't you try it? This thing is complicated, right? You know, I just been from Facebook, you know, so I tried this thing, I follow her, she's like, who do you wanna follow? Can you follow up with WSP? I'm like, WSP. So he had a competition on Twitter, I ran it, and then I answered all of these things because now you're going to guy. Okay. So he followed me back. I won VIP tickets to a private meeting with WHP at a show, backstage vibes, everything. Canada, and then Homonat. And then like that's when I started knowing WHP. That's when I started knowing my iconic guy. Okay. That's when one day I realized I woke up at his house and realized how blessed I am. Like I couldn't even sleep. Like I felt like I was in Jay-Z's house. You get
And
it?
like the time we go show my ke lona tsa le stole show ka yona ne.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's when I stole his show. We live via Loro, 6ix9ine, leaving the band playing. So I'm a musical guy. I went to the band on the stage there. And as soon as I knew what's happening,
Yeah.
the shock, yeah, man. The lights, now I'm seeing the crowd. Like, the tomato, somebody came and he said, look, Chara Maika. So I started jamming with the band and unrehearsed. You know, everybody started applauding. And then next thing I know, WHP is back on stage. And it becomes a huge, great thing now. You know, that's when I knew him. That's when we exchanged contacts. That's when, you know, I found myself sleeping at the legend's house the next day. You know, like wake up and be like, I'm grateful. If I can get this far, not a lot of people get this far in life. They get to meet him, yes. They don't get to share a stage with him. They don't get to share a meal with him. They don't get to record with this guy.
Aba ke opportunity to have one-on-one conversations
With him, you know, but for me, it's just a phone call away. You know, Jaba Khuled man insang. So this is the help I need. Twara, he does it. You know.
Yo. I'm sure la utlwa guys. So I'm sure la utlwa guys. The very same thing epoletse ka yona hore you have to associate yourself le batho ba ba leng mo positioning ye o nyaka go ponang le yona ka osane. That's the very same thing it is. The problem with us brother, it is the fear of the unknown. Re tshaba go explore. We only dream, but when it's time for action, we are failing. And fortunate enough, I don't sense any fear because Prince Mopheme was capable of taking the mic or staging sa WHP. Who does that? Who does that? Prince Broga, couple of the vision ya how ka music to pona le that.
I always see myself as an African groundbreaker, you know. Like Africa for me is a continent I'd love to explore to the fullest. Like if you look at Bobo Wizkid, when Wizkid came out with the song, you know, Drake wanted to get on it. Azanga Fonela Drake, you know, there's the song, you know. He just came out and he said, "Are you feeling good tonight?" And Drake hopped on the joint. So for me, it's always that African market that I want to tap by, you know, like I always want to work with your Ice Princes, your D'banjs. I want to tap that market before I can tap the American, like overseas market. So the vision I have is to first start at home. If I'm big in Africa, I'm big everywhere.
And then, brother, you are going places. This guy is going places. Like, how did it come about?
Nagara tanga Tlatsa man, yeah. Nagara tanga Kalisa. Hemaza, yeah.
Like Tlatsa was when I started exploring music. That music is not about, you don't have to have a chorus, yeah, 16 bar. Like chorus, and then you confuse the market. Like I remember when Casper said, "Let's dumb it down so they understand."
Okay.
You know, yeah. So that's how Tlatsa came about. We were just trying to keep it simple, basically, you know, so that people can relate. Like if we check in the clubs, people want to sing along to things that are easy. Like, "Sit, look at it. Sit, look at it. Yeah. So the one-word choruses always works, man. Like it's always. So that's how we came about Tlatsa.
Simple as stupid. No?
Simple, like kid dumbing it down.
Alright, people in Nala Uka iso Mopheme are right again. If stuff sa how like what the pattern tagasona, don't ever quit more another day. If you only dream, focus on your dreams. And please remove the fear within you. Like fear ka se go fisilo ntle le tlala, ntle le struggle, ntle le sorrows and miseries. Remove the fear. La patoro tsa hao. O be amara.
You know, like one thing, if fear holds you back, then definitely it wasn't for you. Because you let fear overpower. Like you have fear for fear over fear for God. Like I learned that you need to fear God and no one else. So you need to. If God is the only one you fear, then born. Listen, let's get to block your dreams like a job. Swada.
Chabamang.
Fear
Chabamang.
for God needs to be created.
Right.
Thanks.
Thank you very much for everything.
Yeah.
So, Vusu Kosana, courtesy of Nick's Touch Entertainment. Thanks to D Double Up on the video. Signing out live. Peace.
Nagera tanga Tlatsa man, yeah. Nagera tanga Kalisa. Pemaiza, yeah. Yeah. Tasman. Wayiti. Nagera tanga Tlatsa. Nagera tanga Tlatsa. Nagera tanga Tlatsa. Your way goes up, my face go fast. But busy, but push a number when I will last. And I can do 365, traveling fast. Yeah, check, I can do some shit. Cause I'm the bomb, cause I knew that I would blow up quick. Ready? Hageratanga Shabauti, cause then I cause grand and it's all legit. It's a didn't guy tune at the soul. Making Zaga for sure. Kakitale Bolo Marakara settle the score. But grew up hungry. Dreamt of a platinum track, so I gotta get my own Kakosara for sure. It's it against by Satlev. I used to make more money during Nakoya's girl. I used to hit more rhymes to break a fella. So skim a Red Bull and Sara Papel and go Tats. And I get out and go Tats.